The Golden Slipper, Ray Murray addressed to the jockeys concerned in the Golden Slipper, all the rules and regulations.
Yeah, he tells them not to do anything silly or you'll get fined 75 grand. I think if it makes the difference between victory and defeat, unfortunately, someone will take the risk.
Yeah, well, he's made that quite public, that 75,000 will be the fine for any jockey that is a touch untoward in the Golden Slipper. There's a lot of money up for grabs, but $75,000 lighter in pocket if you're found guilty of any misdemeanours during the Golden Slipper. And Kenny, here are the latest totes.
Yeah, Road to Success at $14. Assertive Lad is asserting himself in the marketplace. $3.40. Great Crusader at $20. $18 for Kutamu 2. De France at $41. $19 for King of Danes. Lord Dane is out. Phoenix Park at $11, very much shorter than he was earlier in the week. $78 for Continuum, speedy but a little weak. Veteran at $64, Preserve at $24, Belle de Jour at $10, French Braids $5.90, a clear second favourite. Operetta's $71, Crown Glory $8.70, Misunderstood at $80, and Fates Gallant still at $14.
Now the trifectas, Kenny, there's yours. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I like Assertive Lad. I think he's the best horse in the race, and we just hope for luck in running. He's got the speed to put himself in a position. If he is in a position, he's got the courage to go on with it in the straight.
Well, we both like French Braids to run part of our trifectas. I've gone for Road to Success, trained by Johnny Salinitri down there in Melbourne. Crown Glory, also trained down in Melbourne by the Freedmans. I think she's got a great opportunity of doing well in this race. Simon Marshall agrees. Road to Success, Crown Glory from the Freedman camp, and also King of Danes. So he was obviously impressed with that all-the-way win under Jimmy Cassidy at his last start. Now, it's been an enormous day for a lot of people here, Golden Slipper Day, a lot of nerves pre-race for horses, jockeys, trainers and owners. But a young trainer, I'm sure, that's feeling it a little bit at the moment is the trainer of Road to Success, John Salinitri. Here he is with Andrew Voss.
Well, John, it's not the ideal or not the traditional Golden Slipper preparation. A win in the Blue Diamond, 6-week break. Assess your chances.
Look, I honestly believe leading up after the Diamond, I had taken just about everything out of the horse. He'd done an enormous job, and he's very tough to go with it. And I always had it in my mind for him to go out the paddock, and it was always just going to depend on how well he did out the paddock for me to run in the Slipper. And as it turned out, the horse just really thrived out the paddock.
Can you draw any parallels to the way you're feeling today as compared to how you felt on Blue Diamond Day?
Because I'm new at the Cobra, sort of racing in these competing in these Group 1 races, just hadn't really got to me, the edge. And at the moment, I'm coping with it pretty good.
What about the owners? Of course, the 100,000 had to be paid up as a late entry. How are they feeling?
Yeah, well, I think they're all making up for my nerves, actually.
All right, John, good luck with Road to Success.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a big day for that young fella, John Salinitri. A big ask. 6 weeks since Road to Success has won the Blue Diamond, brought him back in out of the paddock. Flying Spur did it. Lee Freedman was the trainer.
Yeah, and if you think whether John Salinitri knows his business, let me tell you that he spent about 14 years as foreman and work rider for Angus Armanasco. There was no better trainer of 2-year-olds than Angus.
Yeah, well, good luck to John Salinitri and Road to Success. Danny Nikolic is riding Road to Success. Good luck to him as well. Well, good luck to the boys out the back on the punt, the Johns boys, and they're with Andrew Voss.
Yes, we'll hear from Matthew and Andrew in just in a moment. There's just a little bit of money too coming for Road to Success right at the moment in the betting ring. There are 5 of the runners in single figures at the moment. Assertive Lad, equal second favourites, French Braids and Crown Glory, and out to Belle de Jour and Fates Gallant, which is good value on the tote at the moment compared to its price in the betting ring. If you are betting on Assertive Lad or on French Braids, you are taking unders on the tote. But our punting challenge again, the two Johns boys, Matthew and Andrew Johns, 2 stars of the National Rugby League competition. And Andrew Johns, well, he's on fire. He's up to $800, money going to charity. It was put up by the Sydney Turf Club. What are you doing in the Golden Slipper? The whole world is hanging on your tip.
I've heard that. I'm having 300 on Assertive Lad. Big jockey, Shane Dye. He's smoking, he's on fire. He'll get up for me. I had breakfast with him this morning, he actually told me. I'll give him he had a Eggs Benedict with tomato sauce, Worcestershire sauce with a few mushrooms. He said it's his regular dinner before.
A little bit too much information, actually, Andrew, but we'll settle for 300 on Assertive Lad. I've had to cut you short there because Matthew Johns is pulling at my coattails. What are you going to put 100 on? You're down to 200.
Well, the whole world's waiting for Andrew. Well, all the my fans at Uranus are waiting for mine, and I'm having 100 on Crown Glory. I think it's a good thing.
All right, good luck to the Johns boys. Matthew and Andrew, back to you, Ken.
Wassie's
I got to tell you,
got a tough job.
Yeah, they're good blokes. They're happy blokes. One's winning, one's losing. It's the story of the turf.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, I bet the jockeys, we've spoken a bit about connections, and trainers have got to talk to those connections, and everyone's a little bit edgy. But you've got to feel for the jockeys a little bit. I mean, it's a tough race for them, particularly those blokes, I suppose, in a way that have drawn the wider barriers, Ken.
Oh, yeah, they'll be under a lot of pressure here, the jockeys, and, well, that's where, but this is what they want. This is their grand final, and we're about to be introduced to the jockeys, Simon.
Thank you very much there, Kenny. Yeah, Larry. Well, it's all about time you're here on stage. How are you feeling? Preserve.
Nice and relaxed, and you know, she's a real racehorse of a filly, and you know, she's got a chance, I think.
Terrific. All the best. Chrissy, you've won this race before. Chrissy Muntz, you've run this race before. How are you feeling?
Mate, I feel great. It's a good day out, good racing today, and great to be here.
Terrific. Jimmy Cassidy, get your chance.
Yeah, mate, get a nice run. You know, last start winner, he won nice, so always had a bit of luck, Simon.
All the best in King of Danes. Brian York, Kutamutu.
Yeah, mate, he's got a chance. If he has a bit of luck from the barrier, this is his biggest problem.
Yeah. Okay, Glenny Boss. Glenny Boss, now Bates Gallant. Everything's all right?
Mate, everything's great with me, Simon. Yeah, tickety-boo, as you would say.
How you feeling, mate?
Yeah,
got a great chance.
Yeah, no, she's got a great chance, you know, luck and running, but everything's great, buddy.
All right, mate, all the best. Cheers. Young Brady Preble, got a great opportunity on a bit of an outsider.
Yeah, we're doing a lovely barrier, Simon. We'll make the most of it.
All right, mate, Danny Nikolic, road to success. He's had an indifferent preparation, but we know he's got the class, don't we?
Yeah, well, he's proven he's up to the class, and just hope he has a trouble-free run, because I think he'll take a bit of beating.
All the best, Dan. Greg Childs, how are we feeling this point of time?
Yeah, pretty relaxed. Looking forward to it.
Great little ride?
Yeah, I have. John's got a number of runners here, and I think I'm in with a good chance.
Okay, all the best, Greg. Danny Beasley, how are you feeling for the Golden Slipper?
Yeah, getting a bit toey, Simon. The atmosphere is great to be a part of. Also, I reckon it's got a great chance. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, mate. All the best. Danny Beasley, Belle de Jour.
Yeah, she's got a wonderful chance. I just got a bit of luck from my barrier, and I'm very confident.
Quick one from Damien.
All right, mate, all right?
Yeah, good. Quick one.
Yeah,
Feeling good, ready to win?
Ready to go, mate.
Damien Oliver, folks. All right, we'll be back with more. Kenny.
Yeah, thanks very much, Simon, and I think it's time we have a look at the horses as they parade before the running of the year 2000 Golden Slipper Stakes, the 44th running of this race.
There's the one I like, Kenny. Road to Success. Johnny Salinitri, the trainer. Danny Nikolic on board.
Yeah, well, he looks the part, Simon. He won the Blue Diamond, but gee whiz, I think he's got a tough task.
Well, the one the punters are after. There's been a lot of talk leading into this race, whether Assertive Lad was fit, whether he's had problems. Pretty hard to fold him in the yard.
Well, geez, he looks fit enough, doesn't he? He'd be pretty light if he had another run, and as Simon Marshall told you, he's at a little bit longer price with the bookies than he is on the tote, but still a clear-cut favourite for the Golden Slipper.
We spoke to Tony Webb earlier from Toowoomba. He has number 3, Great Crusader.
Yeah, only a little horse, only a little fella, but he's done well. He looks the part, and he needs luck. He's drawn barrier 15, comes into 13, but that's still pretty wide in a field of 16.
Well, a horse that a few fancy but went off him a touch when the barrier draw came out is number 4, Kutamutu.
Yeah, and yet, if he jumps, I think he's got the speed of the outside horses to get over. You know, he might be outside the leader.
De France, number 5, won the Pago last week, but still there doesn't seem to be a lot of people leaping over you to get at him and back him to win this race.
Yeah, he's way out of France. Most of them need a bit further, and I think he's no exception. I think we'll see he looks well. I think we'll see the best of him when he gets to a longer journey. Perhaps that'll be the AJC Size Produce Stakes at the Carnival next weekend.
You never underestimate a jockey like Jimmy Cassidy on big race days like this, and he is on number 6, King of Danes.
Yeah, if you're giving a blue ribbon for appearances, you wouldn't get one any better than this. Lovely horse by Dane Hill. Beautiful colt. Trained up for it, looks the part, has heaps of speed, but I just doubt him over the last 200 metres in this sort of company.
The second of the Gay Waterhouse runners in the year 2000 Golden Slipper is Phoenix Park, to be ridden by Danny Beasley.
Yeah, the Randwick trackmen say that this horse has done particularly well in the last 2 weeks, and Simon, you're a close friend of a few of the owners. Are they confident?
Yeah, they are a bit confident. They were very confident yesterday afternoon, but I don't know whether that was just natural confidence or they'd had some assistance. Number 9 is Continuum.
Yeah, Continuum, close enough.
Whichever way you'd like to say it, I am from Denilic, and I'm not that smart.
He started his career at the Victorian Provincials. He's graduated to a Golden Slipper. He's got heaps of speed, but again, I think he's going to have problems from the 300-metre mark home, but nice horse.
Number 10 is also from the John Hawkes stable, and that is Veteran.
Well, Veteran finished third at De France here last Saturday when he was held up for a run, but he'll find this grade much tougher. His only hope is to be ridden quietly early, hope they go like mad, and if he can produce a big finish.
Number 11, also from the John Hawkes stable, is Preserve from barrier 16. Larry Cassidy on board.
Yeah, she's got a heap of tick of this filly, and I presume she'll be ridden similarly to her stablemate Veteran. She's got to be ridden quiet and come with her big finish.
Number 12 is one that plenty of good judges fancy out of the Clary Connors camp. He knows how to prepare a horse to win a Golden Slipper, Belle de Jour.
And she's not a particularly big horse either, just an average size filly. And Clary's done well to keep her up to the mark and to get her here to the Slipper. She finished second to Assertive Lad in the Magic Millions, and she had a couple of weeks off, come back, won the Kindergarten, won the Riesling. All in all, she's had 5 starts for 3 wins. She's pretty smart.
Number 13 is French Braids. Bill Mitchell, the trainer. Darren Beedman on board.
Well, they say Bill's poured the work into her over the last fortnight. Might have thought she got away on him a little before Farthing and the Riesling, where she drew deep. She'd won her previous 2 starts, including the Silver Slipper from an inside alley, and she's got an inside draw again today. She's got a great hope.
Number 14, the Brief Truce filly, trained by John Hawkes, Operettas.
Yeah, she looks nice too, Operettas. She's just a tad weak, but I thought she went home as good as Crown Glory the other week in the Riesling trial. I reckon she's nearly the best of the roughies, and she looks well.
Plenty of confidence in the Friedman-Oliver combination with Crown Glory, number 15.
Well, she's your Melbourne horse. I'm a little bit worried about the Melbourne form. What do you say about her?
I wouldn't worry. I think they weren't... I think initially were a little disappointed in her run in the Riesling, but when they had another look back at it, I think they were pretty happy with it and expect a bold showing today. Number 16 is Miss Thunderstood, to be ridden by Alan Robinson.
Well, she looks the part, but she's not good enough.
And number 17, Fate Scalance, came in. Probably Fate was with her when she got a start in the field with Lord Dane being scratched yesterday, and she's got to be one of the chances. Down from Queensland again, Jamie Nielsen, the trainer.
And Glenn Boster rider, yes, she's been fortunate to draw reasonably well. I expect her to be just off the speed. That's her risk if she can hold a position. If she gets back to 10th or 11th, well, then she's battling. I reckon she's even improved in appearance from when she raced here a fortnight ago.
Now, it's amazing, Ken, just looking at these horses. They've all paraded. There's people everywhere. You can see it. People right throughout the mounting out, all the connections, trainers, strappers, etc. Simon Marshall, you see there in the blue cap, just on the pony. I've never seen a bunch of 2-year-olds as relaxed.
Yeah, the thing is, that's right, they're babies, and yet well, they're all well-trained, well-educated, and they've got the right temperament. Simon Marshall, do you agree with that?
Yeah, very much so. There's a lot of the guys getting vocal here at trackside in the mounting yard, but these babies are handling themselves very well. Geez, I tell you, Crown Glory's just walking behind me now. She's absolutely spot on for this, Lee Friedman. It's a credit to you. She looked magnificent. So does Road to Success too. The horse that's had a bit of time off since his last start win in the Blue Diamond. Johnny Salonitri's got him very forward indeed, folks. Don't be deterred by that whatsoever. From here on there, Assertive Lad. He's done plenty of work, of course. He trialled beautifully on Tuesday against the older horses. He's lovely and relaxed. He's got the blinkers on. Kudamudu, also another horse that's ribbed up. He's 110% fit, and he'll give you a cracker of a run. Also, Belle de Jour also took the eye, and French Braids. Back to you, folks.
Yes, Simon's had the bird's eye view of the Golden Slipper field as they come down under the arch, the Amy Arch, for the 2000 Golden Slipper and make their way onto the track for what should be a wonderful race. The crowd has all taken their seats and looking forward to, in 6 or 7 minutes' time, the running of the Golden Slipper.
Road to Success at $14. Assertive Lad, clear-cut favourite still, $3.50. Great Crusade at $20. Kudamudu, $19. Seems fair odds. De France at $42. $19 for King of Danes. Lord Dane is out. Phoenix Park solid at $11. Continuum of Ruffy, 81. Veteran, 67. Preserve, 22. Probably the best of the Ingham horses. Belle de Jour, $11. $6.10 for French Braids. Just over 5 to 1. Operettas at $66. $8 for Crown Glory. And $85 for Miss Thunderstood. Fates Gallant over the page at $13.
Yeah, well, there's the totes for the Amy Golden Slipper. I wonder what's happening out the back in the betting ring. Here's Andrew Voss.
Well, Simon, if you wanted the late mail, it is certainly for Darren Beedman's mount, French Braids. It is certainly getting the big bets right at the moment. I took a walk along some of the main bookmakers here on the rails, and all the shouting was for French Braids. So it's certainly coming in now. It is a clear second favourite behind Assertive Lad, which has also been very firm in betting, as has the Friedman Hope. Crown Glory hardly fluctuated one little bit. It's priced in since opening the betting some 30 minutes ago leading up to the Golden Slipper. The other ones that have been spec'd, certainly the top one, Road to Success, there has been some nice bets on it. No money for Gay Waterhouse's Second Chance Phoenix Park. It is well and truly in double figure odds right at the moment, but certainly the late mail from the ring is French Braids.
Well, the track today here at Rosehill is absolutely perfect, and the tactics are going to be all important for this 1200 metre scamper. Here's Shane Dye telling us how to do it.
The start in the Golden Slipper. The starter will be over there behind the camera. You'll hear a lot of jockeys in this race call out, "Hold on a minute, Bill." If their horses are rearing up, you'll see attendants with them trying to keep them calm. Now, this is the major part of the race. You've got to jump and get going. If you miss the start, the race is over in the Golden Slipper for a horse like Assertive Lad or Road to Success or French Braids. They've got to jump. And you're in there, you're trying to keep your horse relaxed. The barrier's open.
Crowd lets out a roar and they're racing in the slipper.
It's off. The horses out wide like Kutamudu and those, they'll have to get going. Great Crusader. Road to Success from barrier 9 will be going forward. The first 400 metres is going to be hectic. It's going to be run at an unbelievable pace. I've drawn barrier 8 on Assertive Lad. I'll be going forward, trying to get closer to the rail. Now, a horse like Crown Glory with Damien Oliver on, he'll be trying to go forward. He's going to get cut out. He's got no hope. Also, French Braids. She'll be going forward with Darren Beedman on. She's got a bit of pace. Now, what you've got to do is get in by the first turn at the 800 metres. You can't be 4 wide. If you're 4 wide, the race is over. You want to be on the fence, 1 off or 3 deep with cover. That's the stage of the race. You give your horse a little rest for 200 metres. Then we get down to the 600 metres. I don't care where I are, as long as I'm in the clear. Now, if I'm on the fence, I'm looking to get off. If I'm 3 deep, I'm going 4 deep to get a clear run. We turn for home. The race is on. Now, there'll be horses in front like French Braids, Road to Success. They'll probably be stopping. Horses back a bit like Crown Glory on the fence with Damien Oliver on. He'll be trying to get a run. He'll be pushing horses out of the way to get clear. Also French Braids. Hopefully, I'm getting to the front at the 100 metres. My horse will keep going. He won't stop. Hopefully, the race is over at the winning post and I've won. It's a great experience. I've experienced it 4 times and winning the Golden Slipper is the ultimate. Hopefully, I can do it again today.
There's Shane Dye, plenty of experience in Golden Slippers, a wonderful jockey. He's won 4 of them. Bruce McLaughlin, he has King of Danes in this race. Wonder how nervous he is. I wonder if he can bring up his first, because it would be a wonderful effort if King of Danes could win the race. And earlier, he spoke with Tim Sheridan.
Bruce, you've gone close in the slipper. What are your chances this year?
Well, I think he's got as good a chance as either of the other horses I had in it, and one run second and one run fourth. And you know, he's drawn a little awkwardly, comes out at 10, but he's a quick horse, and just see what luck he has in the race. I think if he has luck, he'll be hard to beat.
Yeah. How do you want him ridden?
I'll leave that up to the jockey. Jimmy Cassidy's riding him. I won't tie him down, and when the gate's open, he'll work it out as the race pans out.
Bruce, 23 tries, I think it is, by Queenslanders to win this race. Wouldn't be bad, would it, to get up for the Maroons?
Took us a while to win the Sheffield Shield, but we haven't stopped winning it since.
So it could be an omen then if you get up.
Of course it could be.
Bruce, thanks and good luck, mate.
Pleasure.
Bruce McLaughlin there. And
Simon, that might be what happened. They won't give us the Sheffield Shield back. They mightn't give us the slipper back if they win it.
They might not either, because once they did win one, they've been right up there in the hunt ever since. Took them a long time. I wonder if they've served enough of an apprenticeship to win the slipper just yet. Simon Marshall's over there behind the gates. The 2-year-olds have arrived. How have they travelled around, Simon?
Yeah, very well indeed. If we saw Shane Dye just step out of the saddle to tighten the girth and the surcingle on Assertive Lad, he gave him a very good warm-up too on the way around, and he's given him a great trot, Assertive Lad. He's keeping him on the ball, Shane, keeping him very warm. Obviously as free as a bird now. Shane's comfortable. Kutamudu's nice and relaxed. He's getting led around, and also French Braids came around beautifully too. Crown Glory, she's lovely and relaxed. She's having a bit of a jog. One of the barrier attendants just wiping her face down. She looked perfect on her way around here. Reserve, number 11, also looked great, but number 10, Veteran, he's a bit of a standout behind the gates. Hawksy's obviously poured plenty of work into him. He's held up extremely well, and he's lovely and relaxed. Very professional little horse. I was very impressed with Veteran, that's for sure. Folks, Road to Success, he's being led around by a barrier attendant too. Jesus, he's a lovely, relaxed horse. And as I suggested earlier today, he has improved in condition and in looks since winning the Blue Diamond. Back to you, boys.
Yeah, well, there they are. They're behind the barrier. They're starting to take their place. There's Continuum going forward. TAB number 9. Brett Preble rides Continuum, and he's drawn barrier 2, but he goes into barrier 1 with the Utrillo being scratched. So he's actually drawn the inside, and he takes his place It'll only take about 2 or 3 minutes now at the absolute outside before all these horses are in the barrier.
Yes, they'll do actually the horses in 2 divisions. So they'll do 1 to 8 and then 9 to 16. So it's not as if you've drawn barrier 1 and you've got to stand in there while they load 15 other horses. They'll actually load 7 other horses, and also from barrier 9 they start that as one of the first loaded and go 10, 11, 12, etc. So it's a good way of doing it to give these young horses a bit of time to get themselves together, but not too much time to get too upset.
And that'll help Assertive Lad because he'll be last in. Drawn barrier 8, drawn barrier 9, comes into 8 with you Trillo being out. Alrighty, we can see already that there's 8 of the 16 have been placed in. That didn't take long, did it? And it won't take long for these other 8 to go forward. Remember, pay particular attention to the first 300 metres. Many slippers have been won and lost in that section. And boy, oh boy, what a race it's going to be.
Well, what a race it's going to be.
Okay,
There's a lot
Tim
of
Sheridan
excited
is
people.
with the connections. Tim, who's up there with you?
The atmosphere up here is tremendous, Kenny. The owners and trainers section, I can see Gai Waterhouse up there. John Salinitri came through the gate and they tried to stop him, would you believe it? The trainer of Road to Success. Just here are the connections of Phoenix Park and Michael Christian, former AFL player. Michael, you must be just so excited at this point.
Tim, yeah, it's very exciting. It's been a big week and a big build-up, and 69 seconds it'll take, but yeah, no, it's very exciting.
How do you find the atmosphere here? Is it your first slipper as a connection?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, it's unbelievable. Just looking at the crowd along the straight, and it's just incredible, and it's just a great honour just to get a berth in the race. So, yeah, no, looking forward to it.
All right, thanks, Michael, and good luck. Well, we'll be in the middle of the party when it happens, guys. Back to you.
Okay, Assertive Lad goes in, Kutamutu goes in, and here's Terry Bailey for the year 2000 Golden Slipper.
Starter, all hands in the air. Lane cleared and they're set for the Amy Golden Slipper. They're racing and Belle de Jour came up in the air. Beasley was nearly catapulted out of the saddle. Away quickly, French Braids. King of Danes going quickly. Great Crusader, Phoenix Park, Misunderstood, showing plenty of speed. Phoenix Park is very wide as they settle down. On settling, King of Danes leads the way from Great Crusader. Phoenix Park now third on the fence. Road to Success moving up around Assertive Lad. 2 lengths away, French Braids. Then Misunderstood. She's in between runners. Fate Gallant wide on the track, starting to go around the outside as they come down the side from Operetta's de France. Preserve is a long way back in front of her. Crown Glory with Veteran. Then Belle de Jour and Continuum last on the fence. King of Danes in front. Leads by a length on his Queensland counterpart. That's Great Crusader. 2 lengths Phoenix Park. Assertive Lads under the bat. They were followed by French Braids. Road to Success. Great Crusader ambled up on the outside of King of Danes. 2 lengths Assertive Lad and French Braids about to burst into clear. Phoenix Park in front of her. Great Crusaders hit the lead at the 200 from King of Danes. They were followed by Assertive Lad, and here's the winner. Crown Glory starting to storm home with Belle de Jour. Belle de Jour's got the run with Crown Glory. Belle de Jour hit the lead, and one of the great wins in the Golden Slipper after bungling the start. She's won it from Crown Glory. What a performance. Third's a photo. Assertive Lad will continue on from French Braids, Phoenix Park and King of Danes. Misunderstood, Great Crusader preserved there. They were followed by De France, Road to Success, Veteran. Then came Operettas, Kutamutu, Fate Gallant. That is unbelievable.
Well, I saw it, but I don't believe it. You saw how far she missed the start. She got left 5 lengths in a Golden Slipper, came down the outside just after Terry Bailey was calling Crown Glory the winner, and swamped them. That's Continuum, Phoenix Park, Assertive Lad in the green with a little bit of pink. Then you see through the middle goes Belle de Jour in the blue and white for young Len Beasley, and Clary Connors, number 4 Golden Slipper for him, and the outside head belongs to Crown Glory. Here's Andrew Voss with Clary Connors.
Clary Connors, can you believe what has just happened?
I can't believe it. It doesn't happen.
You don't win slippers like that, do you?
Can't do it. I'm going to pull the place down halfway in the race. It's a freak. I can't. It just doesn't happen.
The moment the gates opened, what are you thinking?
I'm going to tear Rose all apart. Me and Singo, we're going to rip it apart. Couldn't believe it.
Well, what sort of bonus does go the way of Lenny Beasley here, Clary?
Well, I must have done a good job too.
I think you have, Clary. Go enjoy it.
If he hadn't got less than one easier.
Good on you, Clary. Clary Connors, Ken Callender.
Yeah, well, let's go back to the start now and see how far she did miss the start. Now, they're about to go. Watch the horse in the blue and white in barrier 11. Look, that she is absolute last. The one filly, the one horse, back on its own. Nothing else is near it. She's still 2 lengths behind the second last horse, her stablemate De France. Now she starts to go forward. She's clear, 16th of 16. Quite incredible. you wouldn't believe that from here, this filly could win the Golden Slipper. I've seen a lot of Golden Slippers, but none like that. I wonder what Lenny Beasley thinks. Here he is with Simon Marshall.
Thank you very much, Kenny. And well, Lenny Beasley, all starts with a dream. Could you dream that you'd miss the Golden Slipper by 5 lengths and then get up and win it?
Mate, Simon, it might have worked in our favour. We've never ridden a quiet, so basically they went really hard, and I ended up, you know, getting a nice run through the middle of them, and we got the chockies.
Mate, hang on a minute. When you missed the kick, what were your thoughts going through your head?
I just said, oh no, you know, unbelievable, you know, how come this is happening to me?
Yeah.
And I was back in the field.
Yeah.
And there was just that much trouble in front of me, and I was thinking to myself, where am I going to go here?
Yeah.
And at about the 550, Larry Cassidy was racing outside of me. I said, Larry, just go straight to the outside and we'll be out of trouble. But he didn't, so I had to stay there, and I just got the dream run right up the middle.
Yeah. Hey, mate, 50 metres from home, you still think you were going to win from there?
I saw Damien's filly kick back, and I was thinking, oh, come on, just find that little bit more. And we found it, and we got the money.
What about Clary? He's just pulled down about 4 people out of the grandstand and nearly ripped the grandstand down. How is it, mate?
Mate, I can't describe the feeling.
Your first Golden Slipper, Len?
Yes, that's right. I just want to say hello to my kids at home, and I love yous.
Yeah, what about Clary's performance?
Yeah, unbelievable, you know. He's the man.
All right, there you go, Lenny Beasley's first Golden Slipper.
Yeah, Lenny Beasley, what a jockey. 23 years of age. It's all happening for him, married with 2 little children, and what a jockey he is. Bob Hawke's in the enclosure, the part owner. He's just going forward there now. John Singleton, he's all smiles. Have a look at them. That's Blanche Del Puget, and here's Andrew Voss.
Yeah, Ken, I'm right in the middle of the scrum. Bobby Hawke is here, John Singleton. Bob, what about that, mate?
What a performance from where I just didn't think I don't know how it did it.
Greatest in slipper history.
I don't know how it made it. I had sort of given up hope, and then I said, here it comes.
The last filly I saw finish that quickly to win a slipper was Storm Queen.
Yeah, what
in
time?
1966.
What time did it run?
I can't remember.
No.
Oh, you're a filly, I don't know.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Kenny. I'll take a walk over to John Singleton right now, because he is right in the centre of the pack over here. John Singleton, if I could, what's going through your head right at the moment?
Well, I've just said, well, I just said, I don't want to tell you what I said, but I thought, oh, well, it's all over.
Yep.
And I was thinking, well, maybe she'll get a place.
You've had some thrills in racing. Is this the biggest?
I can't believe it. It's incomprehensible to me. The thing missed the start by, what, 3-4 lengths, give her? Like, and I thought, oh, well, and I said to Hawkeye, well, it doesn't matter. Not the end of the world.
Well, you're about to see Lenny Beasley in a moment. What are you going to say to Lenny?
Oh, mate.
You bloody beauty.
I'm going to say I'll ride it next time. Anyone can win on that horse.
Good on you, John. John Singleton, one of the winning owners, just did his pandemonium, Ken.
Yeah, thanks very much, Andrew. Well, I saw Storm Queen when she didn't come home like that. I just can't believe that filly made up that ground from 5 lengths behind the second last horse. What a performance, and it's going to be great to see the replay from the blimp to see actually track her progress through the field. We'll make sure we get that ready for you, and we'll show you that after the Golden Slipper presentation. In centre screen now, of course, is Clary Connors and Lenny Beasley. How excited young Len will be. I reckon we ought to take a break now, come back for the presentation.